What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Flames with another video. Thank you so much for all the support lately. 50 subscribers. I had 7 subscribers only a couple of days ago. Bro, 50 subscribers feels like a million to me. Like that's 50, bro. Bro, you go to school, bro, there's not even 50 people in your class. Like 50 people is low key a lot of people. So I appreciate y'all. All glory to God. Um, but yeah, I just want to hop on here and say, I just been, thinking about my life. I don't even have my Bible open right now. I need to get this opened up. But yeah, I've been thinking about my life. I'm gonna do this where at the start of my videos, I think I'm gonna talk, you know, about, kind of what's been going on, with me. Um, like I said, what's been going on. Um, and just talk to y'all before I get into the reading, because yeah, it's just kind of, partially like kind of like my diary almost in a way. But yeah, I was talking to my aunt today. So like my living situation right now, like I'm living with my aunt, and their family. I'm paying a little bit of rent. I was living with my mom, but some fucked up shit happened. I don't even talk to my mother no more. It's crazy, my own mom. But um, yeah, I was talking to my aunt who was very generous to let me come stay here, so I didn't have to move across the country to go live with my dad. And she was talking to me, right? And you know, um, she was pretty drunk. I never drink really, but I had a beer. I was a little. It's Thanksgiving. Drinking was never really a problem with me like the weed is. So I mean, like if I have a beer, that shit, like I'm not gonna have the urge to sit there and drink. Like if I smoke, I'm gonna have the urge to smoke. But I'm sitting there, I'm talking to her, and she was like, like you you were so brilliant as a kid, and that's why you smoke weed and that's why you do stuff how you do now, and that's why you didn't want, that's why you self-sabotage yourself because you're just suppressing your intelligence. Like that's what she told me. My aunt's not even a Christian. She told me, she's like, you were suppressing your intelligence and you need to find something that you're able to use your brain, like. And she was like, if you just want to go to Applebee's, work at Applebee's, get high, just chill like at the house. Like you can do that, that's cool, but is that really what you want for yourself? And like she even said, like, if you want to take that rent money and do something else to better support yourself and to better figure something out, that's not, exactly, if you want to do anything else, bro, she said, I want you to be able to do, I want you to find your own path and to feel comfortable doing that here. And I'm not going to judge you. You can do whatever you want. And I didn't even like, and I didn't even, they don't even know about this channel. They don't know about how I want to do YouTube. And I heard that and I was just like, damn, bro. Like, and I don't, bro, at my work, I get paid like between 20 and like $45 an hour. So, I mean, that's pretty good for at least for me, 19, like that's an abundant amount. But going into work every day doing the same thing, like just packing up to go orders, bro. It's so repetitive and I can't, it's driving me crazy. Like I'm gonna quit. Like I'm like eventually I know I am. And like even like I was talking about the last video, like I'm calling out of work, like I can't, bro. It's driving me crazy. And I'm just thinking like I think, what I want to do is I want to go up to her and I want to be like, hey, like, first I got to get my car fixed to do this. I'll be like, hey, I still want to pay you my rent I don't want to be freeloading at your house. Like, that doesn't feel right to me. I want to contribute. I'm using the water, like, I want to contribute. I don't want to just be a freeloader. That's not the kind of person I am. However, I would really appreciate, like, if maybe, like, because, like, one of the rules for me moving here was I had to have a job, right? I'll just go up to her and be like, hey, it's like, and I don't even know if I'm gonna mention this channel or not. And if, I don't know if I'm gonna do this just yet or when I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna be like, hey, like, you know, I feel like using my brain, like making content and doing other things is gonna be able to have, like, be able to use my creativity for a purpose to where I can grow because YouTube is limitless. There's no limit I can keep, being creative. And right now, I'm not using creativity in my videos. I'm just talking to you. Like, I don't even edit. I don't, I had CapCut for my first couple of videos, and my 7 day subscription ran out, and I canceled that joint. Like, I don't even edit my videos. So I was thinking, like, I have a PC. I have a PC right here, and uh, that shit is does not like I can't get it to turn on. So like the power like it or it'll turn on, but I can't get it the HDMI to connect to my monitor no matter what I do. So it's basically just a PC that's there for no reason. But I want to be able to, actually, take serious making videos. So I was thinking I'd go up to her and be like, look, like I'm gonna take this is what I told myself. I told myself that I was gonna be doing a lot more with content a long time ago. Or even a couple months ago, I thought by now I've, taken it a little bit more, serious, maybe not just the unedited, talking videos. And, I don't know. I'm sure, the people that are watching this appreciate these kind of videos, but I want to make a second channel or maybe upload different videos or, not just, you know, just this, but I'm gonna do this every day. And if I miss a day, I'm gonna upload at 3 in the morning the next day. Like that, in my eyes, it's kind of like the same day. But yeah, I was thinking maybe I go up to her and just be like, "Hey, look, like I even talked to her about this, like how like last year I was in Florida playing basketball, having the time of my life. This year I'm here working, feel like a bum, like genuinely, like like working this job, like it's depressing, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. That shit sucks, bro. The real world sucks. I'm not trying to work a job. What? I'm trying to do this. And we live in a reality where that's possible. So I'm gonna go up to her and be like, look, don't want to work at this fucking place anymore. I don't, can't take it anymore. I still want to pay you rent. I'm gonna get my car fixed soon, either tomorrow or next week. And my car still works, but like I need a new power steering pump. And I'm gonna just be like, yo, I'm gonna just DoorDash at night. Like I'm gonna DoorDash at night. I'm gonna give myself what I told myself is like the way my brain kind of works. I'm not in school anymore, but like my brain kind of works like the year starts in September because that's when school starts in September. So by next September, if I don't have shit going for me, I'm gonna either like join the military because I have 80K signing bonus to join the military, which I don't want to do. I don't want to join that, but I mean I'll reset money wise. But to me, it's not even about the money, bro. I want to do what makes me happy. Like I literally like when I was 18, going out of high school, like literally the 80K signing bonus, 4 years I would have made over 500K just joining the military. So I'm like, nah, bro, I want to be happy. I don't want to join the military. I don't want to do that. Like, I want to be free, bro. I want to be my own person. But at the same time, I don't want to be broke. But when I get a lot of money, when I get a lot of money one day, and if God blesses me and God takes this, like, I'm gonna give back, bro. And God knows my heart. He knows that's true. Like, He knows if He make like God knows if He's gonna make me like if He's this is gonna be what I'm doing. But God knows I'm gonna give. God knows I'm gonna glorify Him no matter what, bro. Because this is how my channel is starting. So like, and this is what I'm gonna be making for. No matter what else I'm doing, I'm gonna be making these videos every day. I'm always gonna honor God. I'm always gonna honor God. I'm gonna put God first, and that's something I never did. I'm gonna put God first, and He's gonna bless me. When He blesses me, I want to bless other people. I don't even care about. I don't care about nice clothes. I don't care about nice cars. I don't care about a nice house, bro. I just want a roof over my head and to be happy, bro. That's all I care about, and preferably my own space. I want to marry my girl one day. I want to be able to afford that. Like, that's really all I care about. So, you know, this video, kind of yapping. It's a long time, but I just like, I genuinely want better for myself. So I think I'm gonna do something crazy, bro. I think I'm gonna just quit. I think I'm gonna just quit my work, even though, like I said, it's good money, but my mental, bro, like, and you could say I'm being lazy, and that's valid. I can't lie, that is valid. But I mean, I know in my heart I'm not lazy. I'll work my ass off at things that I care about. I'm gonna work harder than anybody else. Basketball, bro, you're not outworking me in basketball. When I was training bro, you're not outworking me, bro. Things I care about, you're not outworking me, bro. why am I just doing the bare minimum to get by in life? I'm not gonna be working at this restaurant for my whole life. So in reality, all it is right now is a meal ticket. To be honest, I would rather work more hours door dashing and do it when I want than have to deal with managers and all these other people who don't like I have to pretend to like these people, bro. I tried to ask for more hours at work the other day, and the, for real, I tried to ask for more hours, and you know what they told me? They're like, "Yeah, you're not nice enough." Like they basically said that to me, like, "You're not nice enough." What? Just because, like, bro, these Johns at work, bro, these girls, bro, they try and sit there and flirt with me, bro. I got a girl, bro. I'm not trying to flirt with you, bro. They sit here and try and flirt with me, touching on me, all this other stuff, and I don't reciprocate that energy, bro. And I just leave it be, and then the managers and everybody feels some type of way about that because that's the environment. That's the environment it is, bro. Like I gotta, bro. I do every, bro. It's not that complicated. Put the food and the sauce in the box and pack it up and hand it to the customer. Like they're acting like it's rocket science, and I can't even just do my job, bro. Can't even just do my job without like I don't know, bro. And it just feels humiliating. I'm gonna be so real, bro. It feels humiliating. Um, but yeah, let me know what y'all think about that. If y'all think that's a good idea. Probably just make videos on here about my life and stuff. And y'all let me know if you want me to keep this the same channel just for this, keep this channel just for this, or if you mind me doing my own thing on here, if I should do it separately, or if y'all just want this to just be me talking and my reading. But yeah, I'm gonna get into this. This video is already 12 minutes long, so I'm gonna start reading before this video gets too long. But yeah, if you're still listening, I appreciate you, and thank you for listening. I love you. If y'all ever want some advice from me, let me know. Or if you ever want to talk to me about something, let me know in the comments. I'll send you a way to reach out to me, or I'll put I'll reply with like my Instagram or something like, because I truly love, bro. Y'all supported me, like it means the world to me, bro. All right, chapter 36. Wait, hold it. No, I already did 36 yesterday. Chapter 37. Joseph's dreams. Jacob lived in the land of his father's sojournings, in the land of Canaan. These are the generations of Jacob. Joseph, being 17 years old, was pasturing the flock with his brothers. He was a boy with the sons of Bala and Zilpah, his father's wives, and Joseph brought a bad report of them to their father. Now Israel loved Joseph more than any other of his sons, because he was the son of his old age, and he made to him a robe of many colors. But when his brothers saw that their father loved him more than all his brothers, they hated him and could not speak peacefully to him. Now Joseph had a dream, and when he took it to his brothers, they hated him even more. He said to them, "Hear this dream that I have dreamed. Behold, we are binding sheaves in the field, and behold, my sheaf arose and stood upright. And behold, your sheaves gathered around it and bowed down to my shed." His brothers said to him, "Are you indeed to reign over us?" So they hated him even more for his dreams and his words. Yo, I'll be out in like a few minutes. And then he dreamed another dream and told it to his brothers and said, "Behold, I have dreamed another dream. Behold, the sun, the moon, and the 11th star." All right. Behold, the sun, the moon, and the 11 stars are bowing down to me. But when he told it to his father and to his brothers, his father rebuked him and said to him, "What is this dream that you have dreamed? Shall I and your mother and your brothers indeed come to bow ourselves to the ground before you?" And his brothers were jealous of him, but his father kept saying in mind, "Joseph sold by his brothers." Now his brothers went to the pasture, their father's flock near Shechem. And Israel said to Joseph, "Are not your brothers pasturing at the flock of Shechem? Come and I will send you to them." And he said to him, "Here I am." So he said to him, "Go now, see if it is well with your brothers and with the flock, and bring me word." So he sent them from the valley of Hebron. And he came to Shechem. And a man found him wandering in the fields. And the man asked him, "What are you seeking?" "I am seeking my brothers," he said. "Tell me, please." where they are pasturing the flock. And the man said, They have gone away, for I heard them say, Let us go to Dothan. So Joseph went after his brothers and found them at Dothan. They saw before him from afar, and before he came near to them, they conspired against him to kill him. They said to one another, Here comes this dreamer. Come now, let us kill him and throw him into one of the pits. Then we will say that a fierce animal has devoured him, and we will see what will become of his dreams. But when Reuben heard it, he rescued him out of their hands, saying, Let us not take his life. And Reuben said to him, Shed no blood. Throw him into the pit here in the wilderness, but do not lay a hand on him, that he might rescue him out of their hand and restore him to his father. So when Joseph came up to his brothers, they stripped him of his robe, the robe of many colors he wore, and they took him and threw him into a pit. The pit was empty, and there was no water in it, and they sat down to eat. Now hold on, I'm gonna pause here. I think the reason they're treating Jacob like this is because you gotta remember Joseph, or not Jacob, Joseph. You gotta remember Joseph is the son that Rachel bore, like the son that Rachel bore. So Jake, they probably show Joseph a little more favor because of that, because Jacob loved Rachel. So you got to understand that's where that jealousy probably roots from, probably. And they sat down to eat, and looking up, they saw a caravan of Ishmaelites coming from Gilead, with their camels bearing gum, balm, and myrrh, on their way to carry it down to Egypt. Then Judah said to his brothers, What profit is it if we kill our brother and conceal his blood? Come, let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, and let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother, our own flesh. And his brothers listened to him. Then Mennonite traders passed by, and they drew Joseph up and lifted him out of the pit, and sold him to the Ishmaelites for 20 shekels of silver. They took Joseph to Egypt. When Reuben returned to the pit and saw that Joseph was not in the pit, he tore his clothes and returned to his brothers and said, The boy is gone, and I, where shall I go? They took Joseph's robe and slaughtered a goat and dipped the robe in the blood. And they set the robe of many colors and brought it to their father and said, This we have found. Please identify whether it's your son's robe or not. And he identified it and said, This is my son's robe. Fierce animal has devoured him. Joseph is without doubt torn to pieces. Then Jacob tore his garments and put sackcloth on his loins and mourned for his son many days. All his sons and his daughters rose up to comfort him, but he refused to be comforted and said, No, you shall go down to Sheol to my son mourning. Thus his father wept for him. Meanwhile, the Midianites had sold him to Egypt to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard. So Joseph gets sold to be a slave all the way in Egypt, in a completely different land of what they were in. And originally they tried to kill him just out of pure jealousy. Joseph did nothing wrong to nobody. And um yeah, and then they made up this whole lie, faked his death after they had sold him for 20 shekels of silver, which was like, I'm pretty sure that's similar to the amount that Jesus was actually sold for. Um and yeah, pretty messed up story. It goes to show you, um, people are cruel, man, and people are jealous, and people, even your own family sometimes don't even want to see you shine. So you just got to remember that God's got your back, just like God is definitely going to have Joseph's back. I don't even remember the rest of the story. I just know that Joseph was going to be blessed just based off already. I can already tell. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all for watching. If you're still watching, you're a real one. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Much love. Love y'all. Peace.